Sup people, it's your boy Sly. In this video, I'm going to talk about the rise and fall of a YouTube star. There was a YouTube star named FouseyTube. Okay? This guy was one of the most popular YouTube stars. With 10 million subscribers, he won some awards. He worked with other YouTube stars, and he was living a good life. Okay? But recently he closed down his social media accounts and left the country. FouseyTube has left the country. And I want to explain a little bit of what he's done and how this came about, okay? Back in July, FouseyTube did a concert which was about love and hate. Pretty much the main theme was hate dies, love arrives. Okay? And he was promoting this concert and all this stuff, right? People were intrigued. But people became more intrigued when he said he was going to bring Drake. So this is what happened. He said he's going to do a live stream, right? This was back in July. He's going to do a live stream for a concert. And he said if he gets 2 million viewers during that live stream, Drake is going to come out. Okay? So, a lot of people, attended the event. And they had about 1.8 million viewers. Then the concert got shut down because somebody was swatting. They called in about a bomb threat. So it was more, so that's pretty much what happened, okay? So people were confused and people were frustrated, like, so where's Drake? So after the concert, right, some people were, curious about the whole thing. Drake said that he never met FouseyTube before. Doesn't know who he is. He never met him before. So when Drake said that, a lot of people started to question FouseyTube about why he would say that and why things are, let me backtrack. People were saying, why would he say that? Why would FouseyTube say he knows Drake when Drake said he doesn't know him? Okay? And that was the beginning of the end of FouseyTube. Because a lot of people stopped respecting his content. People would give him like negative comments. They would thumb down his videos and high numbers. Because people were like, if you didn't know Drake, why would you say you knew Drake? Because now he lost his credibility. Because FouseyTube had 10 million subscribers. He had 10 million subscribers, right? So if someone says he knows Drake, most of the time people are going to believe him. You know what I mean? Because he has 10 million subscribers. And people on YouTube who have more than 10 million are usually popular people. Very popular people. So FouseyTube did all this stuff and that was the end of it. Okay? So he deleted his social media accounts, Twitter, Instagram, all that. He deleted it, right? And keep in mind, he's one of the most popular internet stars. one of the most popular, and people will say to themselves, you had 10 million subscribers on YouTube. You had a huge social media base. Why would you ruin it? And people will say, oh, he's crazy. Oh, he lost his mind. As a person who understands society very well, FouseyTube is not crazy. Okay? He was just tired of the fame. He was tired of the fame. Okay? He did an interview. He did his final interview online, which I watched. He talked about it. He said that he wasn't happy. You know, he made his money. You know, he was chilling, doing his thing, but he realized that living here in America, there's a lot of fake people. There's lots of, you know, hostile people. He had to endure a lot of like trolls, people leaving negative comments all the time, and he's like, you know what, this ain't worth it. You know, he's like, this life ain't worth it. This life in the U.S. is not worth it. He said that he, at one point, thought about suicide. Okay? He wrote a letter to a production company that, you know, that he may commit suicide, and the company said in summary that whatever you do, hope you are okay with it. Can you imagine that? Whatever you do, I hope you're okay with it. He was expecting them to be like, yo, what are you talking about? What are you doing? No. They said, whatever you do, hope you're okay with it. What? This is what FouseyTube said. This is what he said. And this shows you how it really is in this society. People in America, everyone will only mess with you if there's a benefit. If there's a benefit, people will talk to you. If there's no benefit, people don't care. That's why many people in Hollywood, they go crazy. Because when they're making their money, everyone's your friend. Everyone's their friend. You want to party, you want someone to spend time, you want to hang out, oh, they're there for you. As soon as you cannot make them money or they have no use for you, you're pretty much dead to them. Okay? And FouseyTube pretty much had to endure all this, and he said, you know what? I'm out. Based on the interview I saw, he left the country. He didn't say where he was going to, so we don't know. He left the country. He said he's not happy living here. He realized there's more to life than what he was doing. You know, he wasn't happy. Okay? And from someone like me who understands things a lot, he sabotaged his career. He sabotaged, or not sabotaged, I can't say. He destroyed his social media persona. Okay? He said he knew Drake, but he actually did not know Drake. And for someone who's been in the media for so long, he knows better than to make up stories like that, because he knows it's going to ruin his career or his reputation. He knew this. And to what I understand is that he was tired of the fame. He was tired of being famous. He didn't want fake people around him. Okay? He didn't want any of that stuff. He goes by his birth name as of this point. He no longer goes by FouseyTube anymore. That name no longer exists. Okay? Good thing for him, he made his money from YouTube. So he may have some other stuff he's doing on the side and he may be chilling. Okay? But there's nothing for you in the US. I'm not saying you should leave America. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that living here in the United States, you have to put in the back of your mind that you are on your own. Okay? Nobody really cares about what you want to do. No one cares about your well-being. People will only talk to you if there's a benefit behind it. And I'm telling you guys this from someone who is in their early 30s. Okay? Some people don't see this stuff until their mid-40s. I've already seen this stuff here. Okay? Living in America today is so hard because you don't know who's who until you enter into trouble. Okay? And FouseyTube, the one I'm talking about, FouseyTube is not the first person to disappear from the spotlight. There are so many celebrities out here who disappear because they get tired of the fame. They're so tired of the fame. They're tired of people being around them. They're tired of having a fake image. They're so tired. You see what I mean? So you need to understand that people who are famous have their own issues they are going through. Not everybody likes the fame. They may like the money, but they don't like the fame. In some cases, you can't even, if you're famous, you can't even walk down the street without someone taking a picture. If you're famous, you can't even make a statement without someone overreacting to it. What kind of life is that? There are some people today, they can't walk down the street. They have to have security guards or bodyguards, or they have to wear like sunglasses so people won't recognize them. You know? There's a lot of emptiness in the US. A lot of people here are really empty. Money does not make you fulfilled. And I think why that's the case in the US is that we put that stuff in the minds of people that money will make you happy. Because you are taught, once you get money, you can do whatever you want. You can buy nice things. You can go to new places and all that stuff. That's what you're taught. But then when some people get those things, they're still not happy. Because you now have acquired all that wealth or all that money. Now it's like you have all these fake people around you just because of your money. And believe it or not, right? Some people know that they have fake friends and they don't care. You know why? Because they want the attention. Oh, yeah, some people have fake people around them and they don't care because it makes them, it's like, let me backtrack a little bit. Some people don't mind having fake friends because in their eyes, if it seems like they have the power they so desired. Okay? Some people know that people are talking to them because of their status or because of their possessions. And they know this and they don't care. They really don't care. So by the time people wake up, they get so tired of being around these people all the time. It's like, oh my goodness, these people are ill. You know what I mean? So let me go back to FouseyTube. A lot of people are saying, oh, he lost his mind, he went crazy. I'm telling you what I've seen. Okay? This guy was tired of being famous. he didn't like the fame. He had his wake-up call, and he realized there's no benefit being here. You know, at one point, he said that among his 10 million subscribers and his YouTube friends, he said that none of his friends reached out to him. None of his friends reached out to him. I mean, based on the way he was acting, like saying that he knew Drake, I mean, that is kind of, you know, far-fetched. But he said that none of his friends really contacted him to see how he was doing or nothing. And that was his wake-up call. He realized, this is America. This is America. People will talk to you if there's a benefit. But just because of your personality, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. And the sooner people learn this, the easier their life will be. Okay? The sooner you learn this, the easier your life will be. People are not happy here. People are not happy. You know? Being famous is, you know, it comes at its price. You know? There are so many people today, they disappear from the spotlight. You're like, what happened to this person? Some people literally just walked away. I can't even name them right now because there's so many. Of course, not everyone's gonna admit it and say, no, but some people don't like the spotlight. Because some people won't admit it because people will say, you have money, you have all this fame, how can you not like it? So you really can't, and in some cases you can't really say that, you know, but a lot of people don't like being famous. That's why a lot of people today are alcoholics. They're drug addicts. Do you really think people in general like becoming alcoholics or like drinking? No. People drink because having a strong substance helps you to temporarily, that's right. People like drinking alcohol because it helps them to temporarily forget their problems. I used to drink alcohol back in my early 20s, right? When you drink alcohol, the substance is so strong. You forget everything you're doing at that moment. And you're thinking about what's happening at that moment. Where you're at, what you're doing. You're not thinking about the past. Okay? You're thinking about other stuff. You're thinking about what's happening right now to you. Okay? So, this is what's going on in case people don't know this. Okay? So, I mean, what more can I actually say on this topic? Okay? So, anyhow, let me rethink. Peace.